And I always am intrigued by this sort of chess game that the Sith versus the Jedi are kind of always using it. Even when you're watching them hand-to-hand combat, the move that you're watching, they thought about already, and they're thinking about 3, 4 moves ahead, right?
Yeah.
And so if you think of that in terms of combat, just watching it a larger scale of Darth Sidious versus Yoda, and how these are the best of the best in the galaxy duking it out. And you would think that there are before it even gets 3 dimensional and fists are going, there's this real cerebral thing happening, almost that would happen in politics, right? Where these important people up top are making chess moves that are going to get felt and going to lose lives all the way down here, right? And let me know if I'm wrong or what you guys think. So I'm thinking that at this point, Darth Sidious still being cloaked, and not people not realizing that he's posed as Senator Palpatine, and he's actually he's been infiltrating the Senate. He all so that he can end up becoming emperor. And at this point, the chess move that he is thinking, because Yoda isn't necessarily making the most decisive chess moves because he doesn't even know he's in a war, even though they're in a war. But just Yoda Jedis are very monk-like. They're not thinking offensively, so it's not really thinking the most decisively like a war general would, right? So no knocking him, but I guess right now what's really the loss, what's about to destroy the Jedi amongst their naivete of the situation is Darth Sidious now is about to basically pull his final move, his death blow, where he knows that his relationship with Anakin is in a decent place for him to kind of tug those emotions so that he's the final move, but he's going to go ahead, have it. He knows that the Jedi are going to come and save him, right? And when they come and save him, Anakin is going to kill Dooku. He already knew that. And so he knew that move in itself was going to make Anakin go closer to understanding what the power of anger and passion is. Is this kind of what the overarching move is above all of this, do you think? That's kind of the thing that kind of makes him beat the Jedi, right?
Yeah, mm-hmm. I mean, Darth Sidious / Palpatine is one of the greatest evil masterminds in all of fiction, in all of film, in all of literature, everything. He's a genius. He's an evil genius. His plan was so intricate and so long term and so well plotted out. And he's the ultimate chess master. He's a puppet master. Everybody. So he was playing both sides of the war.
Mm-hmm.
The Jedi, the Sith, the Republic, the Separatists. They were all his pawns on this chessboard.
That's crazy,
and
man.
He was playing the whole board, and he controlled the outcome. He controlled everything.
Is it convenient, or did he really? Are we just supposed to believe that because they said it, or did we watch this? Did we watch him just? Is he really just this mastermind, or is it all just convenient that he's just the puppet master? What did we watch? To see this utter and complete manipulation, right?
Oh yeah, you can see it behind the scenes, like both in the prequel trilogy and in Clone Wars. You see him just making slight movements. He's not putting giant things into place. He's just kind of manipulating one thing at a time, taking his time, using the war as like a good distraction to do, his actual agenda.
Yeah, Star Wars is a big political thriller, basically House of Cards in space, right?
The prequels kind of are, really.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And he fed to the fears. You said warmongering and then creating fear. Yeah. And again, the same thing that kind of had Anakin fall is kind of what had the entire Republic fall, right?
Right. The Clone Wars were designed by Palpatine to compromise the Jedi's ideals and have them fall from grace and corrupt them, so that
Wow.
when the time came, the galaxy would believe that, oh yeah, they actually tried to take over the Republic and turn on. So he sowed all this kind of anti-Jedi sentiment through the war by dragging them down, kind of like in Dark Knight.
Right.
How
man.
the Joker dragged Harvey Dent down, to the depths or whatever, and corrupted him. It's the same kind of thing was going on, where he was casting the Jedi as warmongers, as hypocrites, whatever, so that the people would believe him when he said he tried to seize control,
right,
and then he could swoop in,
right,
and create the empire.
And what Padme says, liberty dies with a round of applause.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that crazy? Because he was just so manipulative, and it's happened so much before in the past with war generals end up, becoming evil dictators, right? But was this destiny? Why couldn't they have? Is it because they got comfy? Did Yoda fail? Yoda said he failed, right? At the end, right?
Yeah.
So Yoda failed. That's why all this happened. The Jedi effed up, right? They got too comfy? I don't know. Or was this just, is this the balance? Did it need to happen? Because the sun needs the moon, right? Just like the moon needs is that just the way it is, or did they fail?
That's a whole philosophical debate, and I don't think there's a right answer. But you could argue, like in Last Jedi, Luke argues that the Jedi need to end because their legacy is failure. Which you could look at it, either way, really.
And I'm sorry, not to cut you off, but see, we watching the movies, we love the Jedi, but this actual galaxy, because the Empire succeeded, the Jedi are war criminals. The propaganda worked, right? They're losers, right? They're in this galaxy, right? That's how it kind of feels in 4 through 6. Is not, and even in the Disney ones, nobody. Why wouldn't you believe in space wizards?
Right.
If people are saying that these people are out here, it must be because the propaganda worked, right? They must not look the best to that world, right? If you were a citizen within this world, the Empire has probably made them look like very similar to how Hitler used propaganda to make Jews look bad, right? They created all of the conspiracy theories and stuff to make them look like they were doing what he was doing, right? I feel like in a way that's kind of what Sidious did to the Jedis and kind of gave them a bad rep, right? I would like to know, how did he get manipulation? What happened with Order 66? Why did he have so much control over the clones? I thought that's
a
4D,
good question.
That's some 4D chess. Oh, you're about to I'm gonna find out. Find all our content on thenewfilmosophy.com.